I thought I would pick up my camera and share what's going on with the update of my garden and also my front porch uh, home plants, house plants. This is about day 3 that I've been transplanting, adding more soil, and just making my house plants be more able to go forward because they've been kind of neglected. Because these all these house plants came with me on my move here last year and things, and they had been in these pots overcrowded and being suffocated out. So yesterday and day before, I spent a couple of hours maintaining the plants, my house plants. And I also brought out my Rose of Jericho, opened them up. Um, yeah, so I added a lot more soil to my house plants to give them more comfortability in the future. And regarding my strawberry plant that I had planted outside, because they were wild strawberries and the taste of them are bland, I had put them in the compost. I pulled them up out of the yard and put them in the compost. But that next morning I woke up, my conscience was kicking my behind. It was like, you done been taking care of these strawberries since they was a tiny baby, and then you just gonna throw them away. So I went back in my compost and I had to get them. I couldn't neglect the little babies. I brought them right back in the house. I took care of them since they were a tiny, when I discovered that it was a strawberry plant, it was this big and now it's blossomed and I want to throw it away. But yeah, the grapevine is doing well. The blueberry, they're doing fine. And part of what I did the last couple of days was put my peach and pear tree, and I think these 3 are pears and this one is peach. So I put them in their own place to be for a while. And these were papayas that were all collected up in one I've been thinning them out as I go. I've been thinning them out, putting some in different pots. The sweet potato plants, I can't wait till they get long enough. I'm about ready to pop these off and put them in some water so they could get roots, so I could start seeing some greens. Um, and this is look at Hatchet girlfriend out there. She looking for him. And he spotted her. But anyway, yeah, this is the apple tree. So I've kind of given them a home to be for a while. And all of these are my lemons. I had so many lemons. I must have was planting every lemon seed I was getting. But I went on and designated a pot for the lemons. So these can be comfortable at home for a while. And this is one of the avocados that I separated. It seems to be hanging in there. It's feeling like life substance is in it. And this is one of the baby mangoes that I added to be with the older ones. And yeah, it was inside of a little pot growing, and I planted it within the last couple of days inside of the bigger pot. And those are more that's avocado. Where's the tag? Yeah, these are avocados. Okay. And I added more soil to the fern. But oh, and yeah, and the papaya that I planted along with the coffee plants, the papaya, they're still growing strong. They're catched on real good. Thank you. Yeah, they picked up. So I added papaya in there as well with the coffee. And these two plants were together for years and years. They just suffocated each other out. So I separated and gave it its own pot. Hopefully they'll be more happier. But let's go outside real quick. And oh, my neighbor gave me some old soil. I was able to, let me go back, give credit where credit due. Thank you, Father. My neighbor, he all of a sudden gave me old soil that he had, and he put it in that bag. And so I was able to use that soil that he had to do all of my updates on my house plants, because I've been waiting to do this for so long, but I barely had soil enough for the garden, much less soil for my indoor house plants. So that was a good thing. I tell you, you don't know where blessings will be coming from. God met that need. I needed more soil and pots. So that was a blessing. And our temperature, we still get, the weather still gets down to the low 50s, almost in the 40s. So I still have to cover my seedlings, because it's cold. It's about not quite 8 o'clock yet, but and it's still cold. So I be covering my seedlings, because I don't know. But I planted about 2 pieces off of this cabbage already. And it looks like this one here about ready to be put in its own place. And this cabbage, I'm wondering if I should take the whole thing and plant it in the ground, because that's one look like it's going to be one whole cabbage. I don't know if this is two, I don't know if they're going to be separated, but yeah. And the papaya is finally trying to come up. I believe that's my papaya. These got to be the papaya. Not papaya, moringa. My bad, the moringa. Yeah, the moringa is finally coming up. Wow, so I'm hoping, that's why I'm like covering it at night, and because it be hot through the day, but cold through the nights. And I think this is, I put 4 plum seeds in here, but this here I believe is another wild strawberry. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's another wild strawberry that I took from the yard. And but this one here is a different kind. I believe it's a strawberry. I think that's what my app said. But this one has a strong stem. The stem is very strong, like a tree. It feels like a little strong tree already. But anyway, and these are, I believe, the peppers, some peppers. I done lost so many tags, so I really don't know what's what in here. And my okra, I have many different pots with okra in them, and I don't know. The okra is, I don't know if the weather, but okra, I'm ready to see you, as well as those sweet potato seeds. And this is a honeydew. Look like the honeydew's trying to pick up. I think I have multiple honeydew seeds in here. That's a honeydew. And I don't know what this is. I've lost the tag. And these are real strawberries in here. Yeah, these are real strawberries. That's these one reasons why I cover them at night when the temperature gets so cold. But yeah, these are finally, they've come. Yep. I planted the skins of strawberries, and sure enough, and I think these are more right there, the skins from the skins of strawberry. I took the seeds off of strawberry skins and also planted the whole skin itself. Pretty neat process. But I'm proud of the moringa finally seeing life from the moringa seeds. And yeah, let's see. And I don't know what these are. I looked at the app trying to find out, and it said potato. But again, I don't know how a potato got in there. Maybe I planted, I don't know what. But these are other things that still waiting to find life in. Nothing showing up yet. These are onions, and these are more things of okra. And I don't know what's in here. I don't know what's in there. Corn. And what else is in here? Squash. Oh yeah, I'm waiting on squash to pop up too. Squash, I believe, is in here. If it's not, it's in one of these things. Squash. I'm waiting on squash to show up. And these sweet potatoes in here haven't started doing anything yet either. I saw a baby sprout trying to pop up. And yeah, that's a tiny sprout right there trying to pop up. But yeah, I guess it's been too cold for the sweet potatoes to really do what they're gonna do. So I'm trying to really babysit those. But speaking of the corn, let's go over here on this side. Oh yeah, I turned over my things, cleaned the pools out of the green algae water. You can't water, they say your plants may be stunted, not grow as well, and may not reach its full growth if you use the algae water, different side effects or whatever. But yeah, I turned over the pools of the green algae water. And reminder, when we're catching our rainwater, to make sure we cover them from the sun, putting them in darker containers. I had black plastic bags, covering the top of them, but those clear containers, if the sun is getting them, they will get algae. And these are the cabbages. They're doing well. Should be like 2 on 1. This one has 2 heads on it. I didn't separate it. And then this is one separate head. So those are the garlic in there too. That's garlic. And I planted herbs in here. Look like some trying to come up. I planted dill. Let's see what I planted in here. Okay. The ink done came off. Dill, lemon balm. What is this? I don't even know. I can't even read this here. Dill, lemon balm, and I don't know, spearmint. Okay, that's spearmint. And something else down here. Parsley, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I did all of that in this section right here. I'm trying to zoom out. Okay. Yeah, I planted all herbs. Spearmint, dill, lemon balm, parsley in this section here. And it looks like some is trying to come up. And yeah, it looked like some trying to come up. So I don't know if y'all can see it or not. And here, what brought me over here is the corn. The corn is starting to sprout up. Let's see if I could put it. Yes, come on. They're so sensitive. Okay, there we go. Now, go back. Hey, go back. How do I go back? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Don't you jump on me. Put that mud on me. Don't you jump on me. This is the let me see if we could get, this is the corn, and they coming up. Where's some more? Yeah, they coming up. Here's, those are better. That's pretty neat. And let's see some more. This, I think I planted sunflowers right in here. I planted sunflowers. I don't even know what they look like coming up, but I planted a few sunflower in that little section right there. And look like I see evidence of hatchet. These are more corn. I planted something over here. Let's see what I planted here. Corn. Yeah, I planted more corn right here. And this may be some right there. Oh, yeah, these the corn that was already coming up in my little bottles over there. Yeah, I had some corn over on the shelf. Dang it. Look like hatchet done been in here. Okay. Yeah, these the ones that had already sprouted, and I put them in ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, might have been 7, I believe. But I hope whatever survived after my dog went into it. And these are peppers. These are taking on new growth, that darker green in the middle. That's good, because it took them a while to start doing anything. But let's go up under the canopy. And the watermelon, I don't see anything coming up in the watermelon yet. Watermelon seeds. These are the turnips, and I think I have potatoes in there too on this side. And oh, my ginger. For the first time in so many tries, I finally have ginger coming up. Thank you, Father. And ginger, I planted some more ginger up in here, and that ginger sprouted from, and I keep it covered. Brought that from in the house. And what's over here? I believe I planted more ginger. Oh, sweet potatoes. Okay, I planted 2 whole sweet potatoes in that section right there. And some onions. And this is my parsley that is it celery? I mean, that's celery that I've been using for a long time and still going on. And what's this? Peppers. Peppers are in here. Red hot pepper. I hope it is a red hot pepper. I like my spiciness. I don't know. Yep. But anyway, that's a pepper, I would assume. The onions. I still be harvesting off of my radishes. These radishes are very good, man. They keep giving and giving and giving. And my turnip greens, I be harvesting them. I haven't seen too much activity of the worms that be eating them, because these are growing real good. Yep. And yeah, these are the radish and turnip greens. I've been taking them quite a bit, but I may have spoke too soon, because I see a lot of these have been eaten up. I kind of haven't, I've been taking a quick look at them for the past couple of days because I've been spending a lot of time in the house on the house plants. So I haven't really taken much notice like I would have in the past couple of days, hunting down worms. So yeah, in the potato, that one, they finally trying to come up good. The potatoes that's planted in this section here, they're trying to come up good. I still have to think of something to plant in these two areas right there. I got to think of something to plant over there because so far I have sweet potatoes here and this section left, that section still left. But okay, and these are more peppers, I believe. I had so many peppers. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's the jalapeno. I want to take care of those. And these are green tomatoes. I want to take care of those too. One of the tomatoes, I heard something. Oh, look at something got a hold of my bean green. Okay. Yeah. So these are the pole beans that I had grew from my last season. I saved some of my beans that I grew, and hopefully they're trained to grow up this here fence. And then what I was getting ready to say was that I heard that you're not supposed to water the tops of tomato leaves. So I don't know if I did that by watering them on the top or something. I don't know. And this was a bean, as these beans over here. I just stuck it in the ground. And the peppers look like they're starting to get some height to them. These are peppers in there. Yep. So I see if you put ink on my little styrofoam cups, that ink wears off and the marker wears off as well. And this is my callaloo. I'm going to be challenged when I thin out my callaloo, because sooner or later I'm going to have to separate these and put them in ground or in pots. I know what I may do. I don't know if it's too soon. I'm going to have to look, but I may save one of those pots in the house for my callaloo. And these are tomatoes. They're going to have to go in the ground and be staked up or whatever the case. But yeah, I'm going to be training it to grow up that fence. So they'll probably go on the outside, have 2 tomato plants on the outside. Okay, and my avocado, I got a lot of avocado seeds in here. Inside of here, I be being nosy. There's roots on them, but no green popping up yet. But I got a lot of avocado seeds planted in here. Yeah, I don't see any top growth yet, but there are long roots on the bottoms of some of them. And these are more peppers in there, I believe. Yeah, I think they're more peppers. And again, they're starting to pick up some height. And that might be the walkthrough of the garden this morning. But yeah, I had to pay attention to some of my indoor house plants because they needed to have life more added to them so they could grow and be vibrant going forward. And that's that. Everybody have a blessed day.